Stephen Joyce, good morning to you. The head tax would be a new tax on large employers in Seattle to help fund homelessness programs. Amazon does not like it at all, so much so that they are halting construction on this 17-story building in downtown Seattle. Let me tell you about this head tax. The plan would apply to Seattle businesses grossing at least $20 million a year. That's about 3% of businesses. They would pay an extra $500 a year per employee. That means Amazon would pay more than $20 million a year. The city says the head tax would generate about $75 million to pay for affordable housing and emergency shelter services. Now, Amazon informed workers on the Block 18 project that they will halt construction until the city council vote on this tax that is scheduled for May the 14th. Block 18, it would be a 17-story tower with 405,000 square feet of office space. The other new building that they may sublease is currently the second largest tower in downtown Seattle, and together the two would have housed more than 7,000 Amazon jobs. But City Council member Mike O'Brien, he held a community meeting last night. He didn't back down one bit. He insisted the city needs this money that the tax will provide, and he says Amazon, they can afford it.
I'm asking Amazon to do their share. And the challenges we face as a community, I need to raise more money for affordable housing, and I'm not going to put it on the backs of the lowest income people in our community.
So come back out live here looking at the construction site at the corner of 4th and University in downtown Seattle. Again, this project now on hold. We have asked you this morning, what side do you stand on in this controversial city council debate? Do you side with the city council supporters? Do you side with Amazon? Or are you siding somewhere else? We want you to go to king5.com/vote now to participate in that poll. Again, king5.com/vote now. Much more coverage on the head tax and what it means for Amazon moving forward later on in the show. Reporting live, I'm Alex Rosier, King 5 Mornings.